Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, yesterday, I was talking to this guy, and he was telling me that he was at this party, and he was talking to this girl, and, he was like, oh, she was so hot, and, she was a dime, and this and this and that, whatever, right? So, and then he said he was talking to her, but he was like, but I didn't, get her number or anything. So, I'm like, why? Why didn't you exchange numbers? Why you ain't try to holler? What's the problem? You feel what I'm saying? So this guy, he says, well, I was talking to her, but she just looked really good, and I didn't think that she would be the type of girl who would be interested in me, or I've never been with a girl that hot, and I don't think I could get a girl that hot, he's just going in that direction, right? And what I notice is the reason why a lot of guys aren't getting the type of women they want, or the reason why you probably haven't gotten the women that you want, or, haven't had an abundance of the type of woman you want, is because of the way you think. You understand? And so you sort of limit yourself. You sort of think that you can't get certain women, right? So that when you think you can't get them, what happens is that you just stop yourself. It's just going to happen automatically that you're going to stop yourself, because in your mind, you think that this is impossible. You think that this isn't something that can't happen, right? So, what you got to understand is that you'll only get her if you think you can get her. It's really that simple, right? Now, this doesn't mean that every girl that you want you're going to technically get, because depending on the circumstances, depending on, if she's feeling you or not, whatever it is. But the point is that you have to start going after women that you really want and stop being scared to try and go and get them. And the reason why you're scared to, make it happen is because you're scared that she's going to say no. You think that, you're scared of being embarrassed. You feel like, you don't want to basically hurt your ego. You understand? Because you're thinking, well, let me go and talk to this girl right here, because maybe this girl is more my speed. Maybe she's more my league, more my level. So I'm going to holler at her. I remember I was watching this video, and this dude was talking about how, I think they did some study or something about how people sort of gravitate to people who have sort of the same attractiveness level or something like that. So the more unattractive people would be with an unattractive person. Then you have, your average looking people with the average looking person. Then you have the really good looking people with a good looking person. You understand? So the reason why I think that even happens, in most cases, if it actually does happen that way, generally, is because a lot of people limit themselves. So let's say if you're this average looking guy, quote unquote, average looking, whatever that is, right? And you see this really hot girl, you think you can't get her. So you just I'm not even going to bother. So then you don't bother, and then you end up not getting those women. And then you just end up, trying to talk to average to below average chicks. You understand what I'm saying? But it's you're limiting yourself, which is why you're not getting the girls you want. See, a lot of times guys, they think oh, you got to be this really good looking dude to get a really hot girl. And if you're not a good looking guy, you can't get, a chick who's a 10 or whatever like that. You understand? But see, the thing is, you get what you think you deserve. You understand? You get what you think that, you can truly get, or you get what you really want when you believe in yourself. You understand? And unfortunately, a lot of guys, they think that the only way they're going to, or the only types of girls they're going to get is, average to below average looking women, if they themselves think that they are, average to below average. You understand? And then so you live in that sort of bubble, and you live in that world of thinking this is all you can make happen. And then you think that, it's impossible for you to get a certain type of girl. So let's say if you're a guy who is, you're not you're not the best looking dude, right? Quote unquote, right? So then you think if you see a really hot chick, there's no way in the world that that's going to happen, right? So then what happens is that you're just going to stay there, either not talking to her. You're not going to go up and talking to her, go up to talk to her. If you do actually go up and talk to her, you're going to be so nervous and scared because you think you're going to get rejected anyway. You understand? And then usually that's the thing that gets you rejected, is your fear of getting rejected, because you go there all nervous thinking you already lost. You understand? So all these things are happening to basically make you not get her, but you think, oh, I can't get her because, you know, I don't look good and this and this and this and that. But a lot of times it's just you creating that situation because you first are saying to yourself and believing that you can only get a certain type of woman. You can only get so far with women. You can only make these things happen. I remember, I think it was like a year or two ago, I was on this radio podcast, and I think it's still on YouTube. You can look it up. I think it's called Looks versus Game Debate or something, and just type of Mr. Locario. So I was on my boy Louis B's show, and so he invited some people from this website. I think it's called Slut Hate or something like that, where they be like, you know, going in talking about, oh, pickup artists suck and all this other stuff, right? So they were on this whole looks thing, like, oh, looks is everything and blah, blah, blah. So I think I remember one of the people who called in asked me something like, it was like, oh, so do you think that an average looking guy could get Kate Upton? You understand? And then I'm like, yeah, he could get Kate Upton. You understand? And they're like, oh my God, that's stupid. And you don't know what you're talking about because he doesn't even look that good. How's he going to get a girl that hot? And I'm thinking, who the fuck, who is Kate Upton? You understand? Like, who the fuck, like, I mean, like, who is she really? Like, who is she for you to be scared to, you know, care? Like, fuck Kate Upton. You understand? Like, who the fuck cares? So this is what I'm saying. Like, you guys put yourself in those situations where you sort of, you know, get this notion that you can't do this, or you can't get this, or you can't make this happen. You understand? Because, and all of that shit is coming from your mind. It's all coming from your mind. And, you know, fortunately for you guys, women, when they're attracted to a man, they're attracted to a man on multiple different levels. Now, you know, us guys, we're attracted to women on different levels too, but usually up front, it's about how she looks. If she's hot, then we're like, yes, I want to talk to her, fuck her, get to know her, whatever it is, right? For women, you understand? There's gonna be times where they like a dude because they think he's good looking, but there's so much other things that make women attracted to men. So if you understand this, and you don't let the fact that, you know, you think you're not good looking or whatever to stop you, then you're gonna make stuff happen. But when you're limiting yourself, things are not going to go well for you. See, you're only going to get her if you think you can get her. If you think you can't, it's not going to happen. This is stuff I talk about this in my first chapter of my book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day. I talk about how you have to think and believe that you're the type of guy who can attract women. So if you're thinking that way, if you start to believe that, if you understand it, and then you go out there and you see a chick that you really want, then what's going to happen is that you're going to start getting more of the type of women that you really want, and you're going to stop settling. Because a lot of guys out here settle because they think they can't do any better. Do you understand? But you have to think differently. You have to go out there and make it happen. See, a lot of times what happens is that guys have this defeatist attitude. Because what happens is a lot of dudes don't really know or understand women. They don't understand the game. They don't understand how this shit works. They don't understand how it works to actually attract women. They don't understand how women act. So, you know, what happens is that a lot of guys still come off of this thought process of how they think women, you know, react. But how they're thinking about it is based off of how they as men think about it. This is why you have so many guys who are so caught up on this looks thing. Because as a guy, you see a woman who's hot and you're like, yes, she's hot. So I want to, you know, fucking do everything with her. I want to give her I want to start, seeing her all the time and fucking her and doing all this other stuff. Like, you're all hyped because she's hot. You're all nervous and you're all excited because she's hot. You understand? So you think that women think the same way. You think that women operate the same way. You think that women respond the same way. You understand? Like, if you met a chick who was hot, but then all of a sudden you started to realize she was annoying as hell and stupid and goofy, you'd still probably fuck her. A lot of times women meet guys who are quote unquote hot or good looking, and then they say something or they do something dumb and then she don't want to fuck them no more. You understand? It's a totally fucking different thing. So what you got to understand is that, if you think you can get these chicks and you know how to actually talk to women and attract women, then you'll get the type of women you want. If you keep limiting yourself, if you keep thinking that women only want this type of guy, that type of guy, and then you think, oh, I'm not that type of guy, so then I can't get these type of girls, so I gotta stay in this little box and talk to these girls over here because these are the only girls who will probably like me. So then let me just, keep it here, and then you end up with a girl that you're not really feeling, and you're out with this girl you're not really feeling, and you're walking past other girls who you wish you were talking to, but you think, oh, well, I can't do it. I just got to deal with this girl. Then you end up making that girl your girlfriend. You understand? And you're like, okay, well, I'm with this girl. She's giving me some sex, but I'm not really feeling her that much. I'm not really attracted to her, but she's here and I think this is all I can get. And then you end up marrying that girl who, you don't really like. You're not really feeling. You understand? And you're forever looking out and you're forever, feeling insecure and your self-esteem is low because that woman is a constant reminder of how you feel about yourself. So guys, you have to understand that how you think about all this is very important. How you feel about yourself is very important, right? And understanding the game and understanding how all this stuff goes with attracting women is very important. Because you're going to be missing out if you were, just out here settling, feeling like you can't get this person, you can't get this girl and limiting yourself. You understand? So that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say for that. So guys, remember, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below and send me a question, and I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below so you can send me a question and I'll do a video on it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which gives you 7 tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.